What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here. Welcome to today's video. Today's a special video. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do to stay on track while I work every day. Like most of us, I am starting to go back to work and starting to work in an office environment again. So I'm no longer home and I don't have the accessibility to be able to just cook food whenever I want and things like that. So I want to share with you guys how you can go about your day, planning out your nutrition, planning out your exercise, and getting it all in. So it is not morning time right now. It's actually exactly on the dot, 9:30. Pretty sick. And that's because a great morning starts with a great evening. I have a couple things set up that I do every night before I go to bed to ensure that I wake up with a good start. So follow me and let's go check it out. I got my keys, my AirPods, water bottle, and iPad. This is going to be the perfect setup for tomorrow morning, which I will get into, well, tomorrow morning. It is now right about 9:45, which is also when I like to get to bed. Sometimes, depending on workload and what is going on in my life, I sometimes get to bed at 10:30, sometimes 11, but 9 to 10 is ideal for me. So I'm going to go to bed. I will catch you guys in the morning, and I will be going over literally everything I do tomorrow. If you guys could do me a huge favor, smash the like button. Let's smash it 4 times. No. Let's smash it 3. Hit it 3 times. And then sub to the channel if you're new, because we're trying to get this family to grow. You feel me? We just hit 250 subs though. Pretty pumped about that. Just this whole thing slowly coming together. It's awesome. So yeah, I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Shh. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is 5:53 in the morning. I just got up. It's still dark outside. And we're about to hit some morning cardio. So that is why I set aside all of my stuff right here. And I think today I'm going to try something new. I picked up, haven't even opened it yet, just some BCAAs. Really not a necessity at all, but I think it's going to help me just recover throughout my morning cardio sessions. So I'm going to hit this and let's get onto the gym. All right, it is 6:01. We're here. I'm going to try and get about an hour's worth of fasted cardio in. I got to be honest, I just tried this BCAAs. It's not great. I don't know why I'm flickering right like this, but these BCAAs are not, they don't taste good, but I'm gonna drink them anyways. So I'm gonna get in here, let's get it done. And listen. Okay guys, that right there is why I do morning fasted cardio, because one, it wakes you up. You get to start your day not with just starting your grind, getting in work, going through the motions. You get to start your day the way that you want, or at least you have some control over it. I went in there, I did about an hour of cardio, actually 1 hour and 1 minute of cardio. I just did the bike for about 30 minutes and then the treadmill for about 30 minutes. Really high incline walking speed, but it was good. Second reason is it boosts your productivity throughout the day, in my opinion. I feel like I get to work and I'm more focused. I don't have so much like built up energy or like needing, like I need to do something or like watch something. Like I spend this time kind of self-reflecting, either thinking to myself or watching YouTube videos or whatever, but it gives me that break that I need to be able to focus when I get to work. That's just me, but I do recommend trying it out. And I get to be hydrated in the morning, putting in about 2.5 bottles of water. So it's now 7 o'clock. I have about an hour before I have to go to work. Well, before I have to get to work. So I'm going to go home and get ready for work and show you guys how I pack my lunch. All right, and just like that, we are on our way to work. Actually running a little bit late this morning, but It's all right. So as you can see, I like to do not necessarily a meal prep, but in essence, kind of. I make a bulk amount of like the hard stuff, like the protein, the carbs, and that way all I have to do is just throw some stuff in a baggie, throw it in my lunchbox, and I'm good to go for work. And then I just throw some frozen veg in there, heat it up at work, and that's it. It gives me the ability of having a pre-made, like actual cooked meal without having to spend the time to cook it. And it doesn't add that much more time to cooking everything together anyways, just because if you're gonna bake a chicken breast, you might as well bake 4 chicken breasts. Same thing with rice, just make it in bulk and you have it for 5 days. For me, it saves me time, gets me better nutrition, and make sure that I have what I need to have as far as macros and calorie wise for the day. And I'm not rushing to try to find something in the middle of the day to eat food. That's how a lot of people end up eating out. Hold on, I gotta get over. For me, it works. Definitely try it out and do something simple like chicken or maybe ground turkey or whatever. And I think you'll enjoy the time that it saves you. Now on to work. I probably am not gonna see you for a while because I don't eat a whole lot while I'm at work, at least for the first like 4 or so hours. I typically have a cup of coffee with a little bit of, it's either fat-free or sugar-free creamer, but there's only 15 calories per serving, and I have about maybe a serving and a half tops, and that's it. I mean, the coffee kind of tides me over. The caffeine in the coffee kind of suppresses my appetite. So I'm gonna go get my 8 to 5 life on, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, like I said, you're probably not gonna see me for a little while. It is now 12:30 p.m. So I had my cup of coffee, and depending on when I start getting hungry is when I start to implement this. They're just sunflower seeds. But I've found that whenever I start to get hungry and I have some sunflower seeds, my hunger subdues? Whatever, it goes away. I found sunflower seeds have been an extremely helpful tool in keeping my calories down and staying full throughout the day. Typically, I don't get hungry until about 1 or 2, but I got hungry around 11:30 today. So that's when I started eating some sunflower seeds. Now, this entire bag of sunflower seeds has 425 calories, and I limit myself to about a half a bag a day. So really not bad at all. Now, during my lunchtime, I do typically one of 2 things, or sometimes 2 of 2 things. One thing is edit YouTube videos, what I'm doing right here. And 2 is some sort of either cardio or workout. So we have a little gym here and they have enough equipment for me to get a pretty solid workout in, but definitely enough to do some cardio and abs type stuff. It is now 12:30 and I figured let's get a little ab workout in before lunch is over. All right, see, not a bad setup right here now, is it? A foam roller right there. So really good for stretching, getting everything loose, especially midday when you've been sitting down at your desk for 4+ hours. Being able to stretch for a little bit is a nice break in the day. So obviously you can't wear this, so let's get changed. Ta-da, I'll change. Okay, let's get into a nice little ab stretching workout. All right, guys, let me tell you something. If you have not used a foam roller, an extra firm one like this, you are missing out. I've gotten some of the best back cracks of my entire life on this puppy right here. Now, working into the abs, we have a little ab crunch master machine. It's really good. I try to hit about 20 to 30 crunches on this, and then I move over to the ball. And the big key about the ball is you want to get your butt kind of off of the ball, most of it on your lower back, and then you want to go opposite elbow to opposite knee. 10 reps each. If you do this 3 times in a row, you're gonna have abs in no time. And just like that, barely even breaking a sweat, in just under 12 minutes, we've completed abs for the day. It's great when you take advantage of the little time that you have in between your day. So that's it for me right now. I'm gonna continue snacking on my sunflower seeds while I continue working, and I will check in with you guys whenever I have my first meal of the day. Not too bad, right? I mean, that's like a full homemade meal, but in a microwave at your office, because I just packed everything, have my handy dandy trusty food scale here, so I know exactly what I'm eating, and it's that simple. Took 5 minutes to make. It is now 3:45 exactly, and I'm ready for my first meal, which I'm like so excited for. It looks incredible. Gonna put maybe a little bit of ketchup. I might do some G. Hughes barbecue sauce though. That stuff is on point and super low calorie. This is typically when I have my lunch, right around 3 to 3:30, 3:45. I'm running late, working on stuff. This is when I enjoy to have it, and it gets me primed to get ready to go to the gym later. So I'm gonna down this and continue working. See you guys for a little pre-workout meal. That was fire. Fire, on point. And now I'm full, very happy. And I get to relax and continue my work for probably another 30 minutes or so before I have my pre-workout meal. Perfect. Close to time to leave work, and I want to leave work and go straight to the gym. So I need to have some kind of like snack. I guess a pre-workout snack is what you call this. Typically, I'd have like a protein bar or something around 200 calories with about 20 grams of protein, but I forgot it at home. So I had to run to the grocery store across the street, not a typical grocery store, and all they had was this. A protein Luna bar with 200 calories and 12 grams of protein. So that's not great, and I had to mix it with something I had at the office, which was the 70 calorie chewy bar, and it has, I think, like 4 grams of protein. Not ideal, but it's gonna have to work for today. But that's the plan. I'm going to eat. This actually looks pretty good. It's probably gonna taste pretty good, better than a protein bar would. We'll see. I'm gonna eat this and then get ready for the gym. All right, we made it to the gym. I'm feeling a sick, juicy chest workout about to go down right now. Actually, it's going to be a push workout from my 6-week plan. If you guys want to check it out, link to that video right up here. So before we go into the gym, I want to just take a quick look at the calories for today. All right, so I guess we'll work from back to front. So I have my 2 bars for my pre-workout snack. Like I said, would much rather have had a 200 calorie protein bar. Dinner haven't got to yet. Lunch, we had the rice, the chicken, the vegetables, solid, huge fan of that. Now I did have a little lunch dessert, if you will, a snack size bag of Skittles that we have just laying around the office, and then my sunflower seeds that I ate throughout the early morning, or I guess late morning, which brings me right about 1,000 calories. I'm gonna be honest, that's a little high for me. Typically I wanna stay right around 700 to 800 calories, just because that gives me more room to get home, have my protein, and then be set up nicely for dinner. It's not a huge deal. As you're setting up your calories through the day, the best way to do it, if you can, is eat when you're hungry, don't when you're not. Harder said than done, trust me, I know, but that's the way I would set it up if I have the possibility to. With that being said, sipping on a little bit of pre right now, and I'm ready to get this workout in. So let's go get it in. All right, so I wanted to do a voiceover to better explain how I almost died today. But first, we started out with some classic cardio on the elliptical. Now, getting into bench, you can kind of tell the bench is a little bit tilted back. I was not prepared for this, but warming up nicely with 225. Typically, I do not need a spot for 250, which I think is what this is. But it just felt off to me today. So here we go, got it, no problem. 3 reps, like cake. And then we get to this, 275, which typically is not very difficult, but watch. Literally almost dropped it on my neck and tried to pull it back onto my chest. Don't know what happened. And I was like, all right, might as well just try it again just to make sure I'm not crazy and I can still get it. So able to get it for 2 reps. Typically I can do 2 or 3 sets of 3. I don't know, weird day. Now getting into some Smith machine shoulder presses. Honestly, my favorite shoulder movement, I think. Really focus on squeezing those shoulders, and I always feel it the next day. And I get a sick pump the day that I'm in the gym. I think I did 12 to 15 reps here, 3 sets. Solid work. And then I went into a superset of some dips. I don't feel the need to weight my dips just because I'm a pretty heavy guy, I guess. I don't know. So I did some dips here and then moved into some just typical shoulder raises. I think I tried to do 12 sets on dips and then 10 to 12 on shoulder raises. Just typical lateral raises, but lateral raises are a great shoulder movement. All right, on to some tricep kickbacks here to finish off the workout. I spent so much time on bench, I really didn't have time to finish the rest of my workout, but it was still a good workout nonetheless. And then obviously we have to come in, hit that catabolic bro split window, and get some Promisil protein in. All right, wow, you guys just almost saw me die. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I had to cut the workout short. I spent too much time on the bench. I was frustrated. I spent a lot of time warming up off camera. And even when I got to that weight, it just didn't hit right. Normally don't have a problem with 275. And if I've already said all this, excuse me. But I don't have a problem with 275 typically. It's getting the way that bar is set up where it angles back causes you to travel way more forward than you would need to. I'm just not used to it yet. But I say all that to say this. You're going to have problems like that getting back into the gym, especially if you've taken some time off, which a lot of people have as of recent. So getting back in the gym, you're going to make some stupid mistakes, or you're going to make mistakes that you wouldn't normally make. That's okay. The point of the matter is you're getting back in the gym, you're getting back on track, and you're starting to get in the groove of things. Will it take some time? Yeah. I've been at this gym for like 3 weeks now, and I still don't get all the equipment. It just takes time. Having some protein right now, 2 scoops, Promisil. Fun fact about Promisil, I think it was the second or third protein I ever tried when I was a kid, probably like 12, 13 years old. And I think it's my favorite now today. The consistency of the protein is spot on. Flavor is a very natural tasting flavor. It's just good. It's a good constant protein. All right, I'm gonna shower up and let's get on to dinner. Okay, shower done, and now I want to show you guys the best possible side dish you could have with any meal. Check this out. All right, so first of all, you're going to start with some rice cauliflower, as much as you want, and toss it in the microwave. Once it's done, add either some pre-made or freshly made rice. I had to heat mine back up in the microwave for a little bit. And once that is done, you're going to add fat-free feta cheese. This stuff is like crumbles of protein yumminess cheese flavor. So I like to heat mine up in the microwave for just a little bit, get it nice and melty. And here comes the difficult part, an avocado. So you want to crush up an avocado. I like cubing my avocado first because it just makes it easier to crush. And mine was a little not ripe enough because it was still kind of hard. But done right, it should completely mix with the rice, cauliflower rice, and cheese. And now dinner's served. All right, now done properly, your final result should look something like this. Except yours might look a little more green because my avocado was too ripe. Or not ripe enough, actually. So what to go along with the best side ever? Well, just more of what we had today. So just a couple slices of chicken breast and some mixed veg over here. Pretty simple, straight to the point. And what's great, all I had to do was heat it up. Didn't have to do any cooking in again. Didn't have to make any messes, pans, pots, all that shit. Just had it here ready to go. Now, I'm going to relax with Alexa and Natty for a little bit. Watch Billions. If you're not watching Billions, you gotta watch Billions. Season 5 is out now. We're only on season 4, so no spoilers in the comments. So I'm gonna watch that, eat this, and check in with you guys in a bit. And just like that, we've gone full circle. It is now 940 on the dot. Pretty sick. And I fell asleep actually after that meal. Fell asleep on the couch for like an hour and a half. So no dessert for me tonight. Honestly, I probably can't even afford a dessert anyways. Let's go look at the calories. All right, so dinner came in at a whopping 793 calories, plus the 240 calories from the protein that I had post gym. That brings up to 1974. Good year. Or was it? I don't know. So honestly, I like to stay under 2,000 calories right now, as I'm still trying to consistently lose about 2 pounds, well, 1 to 2 pounds per week. To be honest, I haven't been as good as I should be, but I'm working at it. When we flip into the macros, we did hit right about 200 grams of protein. So for me, that's good. Fats and carbs look pretty solid, in good ranges. And that's pretty much it as far as the macros and calories go. So as my falling asleep on the couch earlier stated, I'm pretty tired. So just like last night, I'm gonna get to bed at a reasonable hour. What'd you think? How would you rate my day? I would say it's pretty normal. I mean, for someone who's going into an office every day and going into a gym every day, pretty normal. Did you learn anything new? Maybe you like some of the diet tips that I did, or kind of my scheduling of my meals. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how I can better help you. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at here. And after you've done that, make sure before you click out of the video, before you click back and watch another sick YouTube video, or watch another one of my sick YouTube videos, like this video. Simple as that. Press subscribe. I'm dropping at least a video a week, coming up on a full year on YouTube. Over 50 videos uploaded. Pretty impressive. So with all that, thank you guys for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.